Dear Chetna, I will try to keep the spoilers to a minimum, but you have quite a journey ahead of you. Over the course of your life, you will see and do things you can't even imagine right now. Your frame of reference is currently too limited in a small town like Gulapura in India.
Firstly, you're going to learn to take punches. Your love of sport, something in which gives you tons of joy and fulfillment, and at 18 is probably the main focus in your life. Your body will let you down. You'll feel your potential wasn't reached. There will be tears. You might carry this around a little. Don't. You'll be stronger for it. Build lifelong friends, develop resilience, adaptability, and teamwork. Positive characteristics that will sustain you throughout your life journey.
Dear Louise, I really wish I would have figured out a few things a little bit earlier on. So here's my note to you. Save your energy and your emotions for things that really matter. Ultimately, the most meaningful events in your life will have absolutely nothing to do with how much you weigh or who likes you.
Everything you achieve in life will be done so by grafting. There are no shortcuts to the goals you'll set for yourself. Stay humble. If and when you achieve great heights, make sure to stay humble and authentic. It will be your biggest asset. Strengthen your strengths. Have the awareness to know your strengths, but even more so your weaknesses. Know the importance of team and how a team achieves together and not as individuals.
Dear 20-year-old Andrew, look at the absolute cut of you. Bulletproof with superpowers you couldn't ever imagine would evaporate later in life. And don't swallow the line your folks fed you about work. Good job is no substitute for being happy, doing what you like and are good at. Don't be afraid to ask yourself about this, because for a very long time you're not going to be happy. You'll do well, but for about 20 years you're going to work in roles you like and are good at, but in an industry that if you actually stop yourself and ask, you actually have very little love for.
So you might look at my life, if you saw me now, as boring, as settled, and maybe I played it safe. But for me, falling into what maybe every or most people do in their 20s would have been playing it safe. Like at 20, you find the person to go on a journey with you, and now you're kind of not alone in being a risk taker, being uncompromising, pushing boundaries of what you should and shouldn't do. We got married and we did it our own way, even though there was a lot of pressure to do it other ways. We wrote down every reason not to have kids and just enjoy being young. And it was a really long list, and then we ripped up the list and we had 4 kids in under 4 years because we don't want anything to hold us back.
Courage is a word I associate myself with. Be it leaving my comfort of home, leaving my country to settle abroad, or starting my own business in a new country, I have taken bold steps throughout my life. I would like to thank you for shaping me the way I am and always making me take on the challenges.
You won't know what you want to be for a while. Walking down some blind alleyways will frustrate you. You will eventually scratch the itch to try something different, but it will be very scary. Family fallouts, relationship strain, downright naysayers will haunt you for a while. Ultimately, perseverance will win out. You will learn quickly, develop an edge in new areas. Believe in yourself and stop worrying about what others think. In the end, others will follow you on that journey and you will make some great memories.
Take the time to have proper conversations with mum and dad now, because as they get older, things will get harder. Health struggles and age start to get in the way of those chats. So take that time and really appreciate how precious it is. When you have your own child, you'll very quickly understand how much they did for you, but it'll be so much harder to show them your appreciation by then.
Your parents embarrass you, but again, spoiler alert, you're going to turn into them. Right now, if you went searching in your locker, you'll find the letters your mum sent you while you were on your J1. That summer in Jersey, and even as far back as your time in the Gaeltacht when you were 14. You know you appreciate them, but hold those letters as one of your priceless treasures because, well, before her time, your mum is going to leave this life suddenly and unexpectedly. And quite frankly, that's going to leave a massive hole in your life. Sons and their mothers. You're a mama's boy, and be grateful for the fact that you had a close, open and loving adult relationship with your mum, who, as you always knew, was your harshest critic and your fiercest defender.
Celebrate your friends and family. Make time and effort every day. Be intentional in your outreach. You are very lucky with the circle you have. Be kind to the ones who love you. Most of all, enjoy the journey. There will be epic highs and manic lows, but if you stay true to yourself, you're in for one hell of a ride.
You'll go through stress, you'll experience deep sadness, and you'll question yourself. You're also going to experience joy, you're going to experience elation, excitement, pride, because there needs to be ups and downs, there needs to be positives and negatives, and being content is something I wish I learned earlier, but it'll help you not to veer too much to one side emotionally. So to that person there, yeah, just keep doing you. I don't regret anything. I have no idea where I'm going, but the journey is ours to enjoy.
I know I owe you many things. I still have to take you places you have not been before. Thus, I promise I will continue moving forward, but without forgetting about you.
And you will have a beautiful life. And you come to realise that it's not about the car, it's not about the house, it's not about the holiday, it's not about the clothes. It's about what happens in the space between all of that. The little things, the micro gestures. Whatever you do, keep working hard on that. Love, peace and family is and will always be your most prized possession.
You are enough, and sometimes people won't make you feel like that, but honestly, those people are irrelevant and forgettable in the story of your life. And try to relax, because everything does work out in the end.
Ultimately, you should take pride that in some ways you are still the person in that photo, full of ambition and optimism and with the right stuff to make things happen, but also happy to have left that person behind. You'll be much more at peace with yourself in the years to come, more confidence and valuing in what matters. You'll be very proud of you.
You've loved and you've lost. You've hurt and been hurt. You've been bullied and have been the bully. So go easy, be kind, take the rough with the smooth, keep moving forward, and your hair will go grey very quickly in about 2 years from now. Much love, 44-year-old Andrew.